Hello and welcome to Cybersecurity course. In this course, you are going to see few models I have designed. Here you are going to learn ethical hacking, web application penetration testing, network security testing, wireless security testing, vulnerability assessment and penetration testing. This is customized course. As per the industry required, we have designed this course. So before going to the topic, I want to introduce myself. I'm an ethical hacker and cybersecurity analyst, network engineer, etc. Former I'm a CMS website developer, web hosting and domain purchasing and SEO team leader. This is my profession. And later I have done few projects in the cybersecurity called vulnerability assessment, more than 1200 website, and I performed network security audit on 5,900 systems and internal and external organization security vulnerabilities and established the SOC for the organizations wherever they required. Cybersecurity awareness programs for private limited companies as well as public limited companies. Certifications, advanced cybersecurity and cyber defense from IIT Kanpur, certified ethical hacker by EC Council, certified security analyst from EC Council, certified ethical hacking and prevention from US Council. These are the few certificates I mentioned here. Let's start into our topic. So in this course, what you are going to learn? See, in this course, you are going to learn first, you need to create your environment. As a cybersecurity analyst, you require to work with multiple operating systems. For that, you need to install VirtualBox in your operating system. So you don't need to multiple operating system in a device, physical device. Just you required one laptop or desktop. In that, you need to install virtual operating system. In the virtual operating system, we are going to install multiple operating systems. I will show you the practicals in the scenario. Just the demo, just understand what we are going to learn in this subject. And we will install Tor browser and we will install Kali Linux operating system and we will install VPN to hide yourself and we will install free VPN as well as a paid VPN. Next, before going to start our main topic, we need to understand network basics. See, you might have the network knowledge, that's good. If you not, no worry. Here we are going to cover most of the networking concepts, whatever we require. You don't need to be a professional CCNA certified, okay? You don't need to be a certified CCNA professional. Just you understand what we are going to learn here. You need to understand IP address classes, OSA model, what is the protocols, what is the TCP protocol, what is the UDP protocol. Such things we are going to understand in the network concepts. Next, Kali Linux. Kali Linux is one of the best pen test box. Based on Kali Linux, other operating system came Parrot OS. So we are going to do the Kali Linux. We are going to do practicals using the Kali Linux because in the Kali Linux you will see more than 600 tools are available, which is free. It was open source. It is available. We will understand what is Kali Linux. What are the Linux distributions we need to understand? What are the Kali Linux advantage as well as and what are the uses of Kali Linux? Many things we are going to understand in the Kali Linux topic. Next, footprinting and reconnaissance. What is footprinting? Footprinting is nothing but gathering the information, finding domain registration details with whois tool. Just an example I mentioned here. Before going to do perform any attack, hacker will perform the footprinting process. In the footprinting process and reconnaissance process, he will understand what is that website, what is that network IP, what are the services they are using, what are the ports they are using for the service. Many things we are going to cover in the footprinting part. Next, we will do the scanning networks. See, once the attacker perform the footprinting, then what he will do? He will go to perform the scanning based on the information he got in the reconnaissance. After scanning, he will identify the ports and services, version details, and many other things. This part are totally a practical session. So step by step, and it was designed a easily understandable from the beginners as well as the professionals. Next, enumeration part. Enumeration is nothing but active scanning. You know the port number, you know the IP address, you know the service, but you need to understand what are the users are there, what is the user name, what's the password, what are the sharing folders, what are the sharing path. These are all things we are going to perform in the enumeration part. Next, vulnerability analysis, nothing but vulnerability management. Here, in the vulnerability assessment and vulnerability uh, management, what we are going to do, vulnerability assessment is nothing but we will gather the information about the vulnerabilities. Based on that vulnerabilities, we are going to perform the penetration testing. That is nothing called VAPT. So using some tools called Nessus and OpenVAS, we are going to perform the vulnerability assessment on the network. Next, sniffing. What is sniffing? Sniffing is nothing but man in the middle attack. See, when you are typing anything to the other person, you are sending one email to the other person. So it might not be get into the trap. It means nobody can see your data, whatever data you have entered and you have sent. For that, we are using SSL certificate. To avoid this type of attacks, we have implemented the uh, we have taken the mitigations for SSL certificate. Sniffing is nothing but it's prevent the man in the middle attack. Sorry, sniffing. Sniffing is one type of attack called man in the middle attack. How the man in the middle attack will be performed? What are the tools hackers will use? We are going to see in this topic. System hacking. What is hacking and how the system will be hacked? We will see in this chapter. We are going to see different operating systems, how we will hack. It means we will hack Windows 7, we will hack Windows 11, we will hack Windows 10, Linux operating system in a different methods, not the same. This concepts is going to be very advanced level. So please be careful while doing the system hacking because this is the very important chapter. Social engineering. Nowadays, you might see phishing attacks. How the phishing attacks will be performed? What are the ways? We will see different types of phishing attacks. So in that, few phishing attacks in the LAN level. It means local area network within the network. That is not that much interest for the students to do in the local area. The students are interested, means hackers are interested, like WAN level. They will send a link to you if you enter any username and password. The username and password will be stored into the attacker machine. How it will be? That will be seen in the chapter. Next, denial of service attack. We can also call DOS attack. Here we are going to see DDoS attack as well. Distributed denial of service attack. Session hijacking. What is session hijacking? How session hijacking will be performed? See, simple meaning session hijacking is nothing but without entering the user credentials, using the session, attacker will log in into the user account. That is nothing but session hijacking. How it will be? We are going to see in a practical. Hacking web servers. Let's start hacking web servers. What is web server? What is the difference between the server and the what is the difference between the server and the operating system? We will understand first that. Then we will perform the attacks on the web server. Next, cryptographic part. See, nowadays we are very careful to use SSL certificate because every website implementing SSL certificate. Why it is important? Due to avoid man in the middle attacks. So we are very careful to use the SSL certificate. Every website working with SSL certificate, or else browsers are not recognize that website as a genuine and trusted website. So SSL certificate is very important to avoid man in the middle attacks. We will see different topics, different practicals on the SSL certificate and the cryptographic part. Next, we are going to see hacking web applications. What is web application? What type of web applications are there? How we will see vulnerabilities in the web application? How hackers will work on the web application to hack? How they will get dump from the SQL database? How websites are hackable? What are the reason? What are the tools? Which tool we are going to use? There are few tools like Pubsuit, like WebZap, like Wafoof. The many tools are available. So we are going to see some practicals on the hacking web application. This is also a very, very important topic. SQL injection. This is a major one in the web application. If that website is vulnerable with SQL injection, it is a very danger in position. Most of the websites got data was leaked by the SQL injection. We are going to see some practicals. Hacking wireless network. What is Wi-Fi? How Wi-Fi will work? What are the present version of Wi-Fi protection we are using? What different types of tools are available to hack the Wi-Fi? Next, IoT hacking. What is IoT? How IoT will be hacked? We are going to see some theoretical as well as the practical scenarios. Thank you.